Back to the textbook. So at the time of independence, we know that we faced the three serious problems. Serious problems. One is related with the shaping of the country. Shaping of the country. So connected with that, we know is the partition. The entire country that divided into three small three countries there, basically two, but three different geographical units, three different geographical unit, but now it is three countries, right? So the same time number of princely states are there, and it was the trouble, or it created the trouble for the government to create a single country called the Indian Union. So they made a number of programs and provisions to make these people or these princely states to join with the Indian Union. Second one, the leaders, the national leaders, they made a policy. What is that policy? Whatever it may, whatever happens, let it be, we will create a democratic government in our country. What kind of government? Democratic government in our country. Clear or not? And they will try to protect the democratic principles within the country. That's what the second challenge that faced by the Indian national leaders, right? And what is the third challenge? What was that? Development. Okay, the entire arena, I mean the agricultural field, industrial field, handicraft, you learned already in economics, right or not? Already we learned in the economics, that first chapter. Okay, India on the eve of independence. Okay, Indian economy on the eve of independence, the economy, it was destructed. So India got an entirely destructed economy at that time. So it is the responsibility of the Indian government to develop the economy. Clear? Clear? Okay. So a number of politicians will say that, for example, I can say that I'm not a Congress Party member or a Congress Party supporter. Number of people will say that what this Congress Party did for our country. Clear or not? Basically, the CPM leaders, Communist Party of India, Marxist leaders, and even the BJP party leaders, in almost all the election campaigns, the first and foremost question that rising by them, it is this question. What is that? What the Congress Party did for the development of the country? All right. So there is a answer for it. What is that? Just read the textbook. Which textbook? Indian economy. I already told you that I am not the supporter of Congress Party. I am not a supporter of BJP or a CPM. So as a student of political science, it is our responsibility to understand and analyze the situations. Clear or not? Okay, Grishma, please turn on your camera. Grishma Joshi, can you hear me? Hello, Grishma. Okay, so listen carefully. So that's it. So we know already that we studied that it is very difficult for the government. That created a lot of problem for the government to reconstruct the destructed economy of our country. Okay, entirely it was broken, right? Yes or no? Okay, so we studied that. Now I hope you people know well what are the three major problems that what we faced at the time of independence. Okay, now we jumped to another issue. What is that? Partition, related with the first challenge. What is the first challenge? Shaping the territory of the country. Shaping the territory of the country. So Amal Raj, tell me. Amal Raj, tell me please. Okay, what we observed the last class, we studied about the major problem that what we faced at the time of independence, the partition. Tell me what you know about that. Make it fast.
Uh,
Uh,
Mainly during the partition,
uh,
the two religions had fight between them. Mainly
uh.
also riots,
Very good.
mainly
Uh,
Hindus and Muslims.
uh. Yeah. So
The
that
Muslim,
is because of the religious trouble, communal violence, communal violence. So one more thing it is. So we are always using this word communal. It's not connected with the communism, right? Okay, I already told you that, right? Communism is another thing. It's an ideology related with the upliftment of the poorer sections of the society. That is communism, right? Communism. Okay, what is that? Upliftment of the poorer sections of the society. That is communism. Okay. At the same time, communalism means a religious clash. Religious clashes. Clear or not? The fight between the religion. Elvina Joy, what is going on there? Elvina, you suddenly turned off your camera. I think she's going for snacks there, right, Elvina? Came
No,
back. What
the
is that?
coffee is coming.
Ah, oh, fine. Okay, okay. So let it be. So that clear. So come on, Amal, let's continue.
Uh, uh,
Amal, ah,
yes,
continue.
those are between the Hindus and Muslims.
Ah,
They mainly the Muslims mainly ask for another country, uh, which they name as Pakistan, which were East and West Pakistan. But now they are Pakistan and Bangladesh. Mm, um, the Congress party leaders first they did not have give
Okay, so
permission
all
for
those
two
things you know that.
countries.
Just listen carefully. So these are the base of the partition there, right? At the time of independence, basically the Muslims, okay, their participation in the civil disobedience movement, okay, their participation in the civil disobedience movement also very weak, very weak. Because of this issue, what is that issue? The communal clash between the Hindus and Muslims. Clear? The trouble between the Hindus and Muslims. So Congress party faced a problem at that time. What is that? What is that? If the Muslims are coming closer to the Congress party, Hindus will move away. If Hindus will come into closer to the Congress party for these activities, the Muslims will move away. So Mahatma Gandhi and number of leaders of the Muslim League, including Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and Hindu Mahasabha leaders, number of times they sat together and discussed to resolve the problem between the Hindus and Muslims. But all are in vain. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. So every time these Hindus and Muslims they conduct a number of procession in a radical sense. What do you mean radical sense? Radical movements, basically terrorist type of movements. Okay, Hindus against the Muslims and the Muslims they are against the Hindus. Such kind of processions, rallies, like that, various programs that all led to widen the gap between the Hindus and Muslims, or increase the gap between the Hindus and the Muslims. Clear? Clear or not? So finally, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, he demanded for separate country for the Muslims, separate country for the Muslims. Is that idea clear? Is that idea clear? Okay. And finally, uh, that is divided. But there's a problem. What is that problem? The Muslim community, it is not concentrated in any particular part of the country. Okay. The Muslims, majority, we are unable to find such majority or their concentration in any particular part of the country. They are scattered. They are scattered. But some concentration is there in the western side and some are in the eastern side, western side and the eastern side. So what happened? Country divided. Pakistan that divided into two territories. One is the East Pakistan, the other one is the West Pakistan, East and West Pakistan. In between these countries, the Indian mainland. That is the partition, or it was termed as the partition. Then I told this partition made numerous problem for the people of both countries. Okay, so people started moving from India to Pakistan. Who are the people? The Muslim, they started moving from India to Pakistan. They want to escape from India. They know that if they stay in India for a long, they might lose their property, they might lose their asset, even their life. So they took the things what available at that moment and escaped to Pakistan, right? The same thing happened in Pakistan also. There is no security for the life of the people, basically Hindus in Pakistan. So they also did the same. They used their means of transportation and what are the things available, they took all those things and evacuated, escaped from Pakistan to India. Clear? And I showed that pictures for you people. By observing that pictures, you came to know that the intensity of that problem, right? Yes or no? intensity of the problem. Millions of people died. Okay, I'm not glorifying anything, right or not? Some in films they will say glorification will be there. Okay, glorification or a narration will be there. Glorified narrations are there. It's not like that. Millions of people died. Really? Okay, if you're searching in the Life magazine archives, I already told. What is the magazine name? Life magazine archives, India, Pakistan partition. Okay, if you're seeing some pictures, tears will roll down from your cheeks there. Glorification, you will not cry anyway. Okay, you are steel hearted people, right? Anyway, such kind of situations are there, such kind of pictures are there, right? Okay, clear, clear. Okay, that's what we discussed up to the last class and the last session. So take your textbook now, we will start again. So process of partition, process of partition, the third paragraph, page number 8 here. The third problem was that the two of the Muslim majority provinces of British India, Punjab and Bengal, underline that, Punjab and Bengal, the Punjab province. Okay, had very large areas where the non-Muslims were in majority. Eventually, it was decided that these two provinces would be bifurcated or divided according to the religious majority at the district or even lower level. Okay, so decided in Punjab and Bengal, Muslim majority is high, so they are willing to divide the districts on the basis of this majority, okay, or the minority. Okay, this decision could not be made by the midnight of 14th and 15th August. Clear? This happened not in a particular day. Clear? Not at August 14 and 15 midnight. It meant that a large number of people did not know on the day of independence whether they were in India or in Pakistan. Clear? A large section of the people, a large number of people, they don't know where they are. Are they in Pakistan? No answer. Are they in India? No answer. Total mess, total trouble within the country. Okay. The partition of these two provinces caused the deepest trauma of partition. So the partition of India and Pakistan that created a trauma, a particular, what you can say, a state of unevenness. Okay. Or what we can say, a dilemma in the, what you can say, nation building. Clear or not? So total mess, total problem. Okay. Next one, the last paragraph. So just read that third paragraph. Process of partition, third paragraph. Just read 1 minute. Just 1 minute for that. Okay, hope these things are clear. Ashish Benny, Ashish, things are clear or not? Ashish, Ashish, please turn on your light there. I cannot see you. Now something. Okay, you're not visible there. I'm thinking that light is just behind the camera, right? Or in front of the camera. It's in front of the camera, right? Okay, let it be. Fine. I think that you are saving the electricity. Okay, fine. So that's it, completed, and going for the next paragraph. Okay. So this was related to the fourth and the most intractable of all the problems of partition. This was the problem of minorities on both sides of the border. Okay. So the next problem, what is the next problem? The problem with the minorities in the border. So minorities means Hindus in the Pakistan region and Muslims in the Indian region, near to the border, near to the border. Clear or not? That don't think that partition means all the Muslims from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, what we can say, Andhra Pradesh, and everyone went to Pakistan. Okay, doesn't mean like that. Clear or not? That people, or I mean, the people of South India or almost the middle part of India, they stayed here itself, right or not? So the problem is near the border states. Clear? Clear or not? Okay. Let it be. So the minorities face the problem there. Lakhs of Hindus and Sikhs in the areas that were now in Pakistan, and an equally large number of Muslims on the Indian side of Punjab and Bengal, land to some extent Delhi and the surrounding areas. That is the region. Okay, found themselves trapped. Okay, that is, they thought that they are trapped because now they are at what is that, the area of Muslims. Hindus thought like that. Muslims thought that now we are at the area of Hindus, anything might happen. So they decided, they thought that they trapped. Okay, you are playing PUBG, right? Okay, you are playing PUBG. Ashidia, you are a PUBG player, pro player, right? Huh? No, Elvina? Huh? Elvina has her own gang, I think so. Amal Raj?
No, no,
Amal Raj.
sir.
So what you will play, Elvina? Hmm? Huh?
I usually don't
Make up
know.
the Barbie or talking Tom or something? Ashish Benny, what is your game? Huh? Ashish, no game. Huh?
Sometimes Free Fire.
What is that?
Free Fire.
Free Fire. Okay. I think online rummy. Okay, I won the match and I went to Kulu Manali. Let it be. So come back. Okay, so they felt what? Alienated. They felt they're trapped. They are trapped. Just read that. They were to discover that they were undesirable aliens in their own home. Okay, they thought that. Okay, there is a feeling they have become aliens in their own home, which means aliens in their own homes means an unwanted object. That only, right or not? An unwanted object, object that we are not ready to making a contact with. That's what alien. Okay, English is an alien language, which means is it not the language of the aliens, right or not? Then what is that? It's a foreign language. Basically, we don't have a contact with that. That's what. Okay, foreign. That's what alien. Okay, alien language. Oh, sorry. They felt they are alienated. Okay, on their own home in the land where they and their ancestors had lived for centuries. For the last centuries, their ancestors, they cultivated in that land. They lived in that land. Now they forced to move away. They forced to evacuate. Problem, right? As soon as it became clear that the country was going to be partitioned, the minorities on both sides become easy targets of attack. So minorities of both sides become the easy target of attack in the sense the Muslims in India at the border area, they were attacked and brutally treated by the Hindus in that border area, and Hindus in the border areas of Pakistan, they were also brutally treated by the Muslims in Pakistan. Clear or not? That's what happened in India. Number of people died in that incident. Okay, dead bodies everywhere, dead bodies everywhere. Okay, so it is the, what I can say, it is a very deadly or a drastic event in the history. All right, no one had any plans to handling this initially. The people and the political leaders kept hoping that this violence was temporary and would be controlled soon. Nobody is able to control the situation. We know that communal violence is like that, right or not? So nobody is able to control. No political party leader is able to control. No governments are able to control. So it's a religious issue. But very soon the violence were out of control. The minorities on both sides of the border were left with no option except to leave their home, often at a few hours' notice. Okay. So there is no option for the people. They're forced to move away from their houses to some other unknown land. Unknown land, right? Okay, they left their assets, okay, and moved to an unknown land there. Clear? That also within few hours, like our Modi ji will do sometime, right? One day, 8 o'clock, he came and told, okay, Indians, okay, mera pyara deshwasiyo, what is next? 500 and 1,000 rupees notes are hereafter no legal tender. Okay, trapped. All Indians trapped. Okay. And the next day, everyone queued up in front of the bank to change these notes there. So Aishwarya and Elvina, they went with huge bags, right? That much of money. Huh? Ashish Benny, you also went with your father, right? Yes or no? No, Ashish Benny went for many times. Amal Raj, you're remembering that incident? No, you might be in class in 2016, right? Which class? Seventh or eighth class, I think so. Okay, let it be. Okay, so that's what happened. That's what happened. So within short notice, they forced to move from their own cities. I mean, their own homes there. So just read that first. Recording now. Okay, so come back. So consequences of partition, the year 1947 was the year of one of the largest, most abrupt unplanned and tragic transfer of population that as human history has known. There was killing and atrocities on both sides of the border in the name of religion. People of one community ruthlessly killed the maimed people of other community. Clear or not? So people from one community, they started killing other community without any reason. Brutal killing, brutal killing. So you are able to observe that no community name is mentioned here. No community name is mentioned in the textbook, right? That Muslims or Hindus, we don't know. Anyway, we know that both community participated in that incident, right? Clear or not? Okay. So textbooks are always neutral. Textbooks are always neutral, and we are not going to take a stand with any particular community. Okay. So we are the students of political science. Students of political science. All communities are equal for us. All people are equal for us. Okay. We don't want to show any partisanship basically, okay, or we don't want to part with anybody. Clear. So just read that. I am winding up the session now. I mean, we want to complete that tomorrow. We'll read it tomorrow. Just up to here, just read that area, and from your textbook uh, one or two works are there for you. Okay, so you can see that is page number 6 and 7. Page number 6 and 7. Okay, so you can see the words of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, then Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So read both those speeches. Okay, both those speeches and analyze it. Analyze it and write a short note on the idea of both these leaders related with the partition and the future of the country. Future of the country. Clear? Very clear? Okay. And try to collect some newspaper reports on the partition of India, partition of India. Okay, try to collect and keep with you. I am not giving any work. Okay, try to collect it and keep with you. Work is there, not today or not tomorrow. I will say that later. Okay, it's a part of the project. You have to choose your projects also for the board examination the next year. Clear? You are going to write in 2022, right? So you have to start the work now itself and be ready for writing the board examination. So project works are there. So related with that, a number of activities are there. So you just start collecting these newspaper reports. Okay. So it is available in the internet or from the magazines. Okay. So you Xerox it or print it out and keep with you people. So analyze these two speeches. Next one, we can see some pictures. I already told you that from Life magazine, number of pictures are available related with this incident. I mean, the partition of our country. So just to try to collect such kind of pictures and try to print out, or else just you make a folder and save all those photographs in that one. Okay, clear or not? Later send it that to me. Okay, clear. If it is necessary, I will say to print it out. Okay. So everyone, thank you very much. We will meet in the next class. So read the textbook properly. I'm not giving any other work today. Yeah, tell me, Elvina.
Should we want notebook for politics?
Of course. I told only for economics notebook is necessary. For politics also notebook is a necessary one. Right or not? Okay, so you are customary practice. What is that? Writing. People are writing, but after the class, you will leave that paper or the book somewhere. Okay, there is no coordination, right or not? You are not keeping the things in a single file. Okay, so use a notebook for writing all these activities related with the political science. Regularly updation should be there. All right. So write down that. I will ask that also. Okay. So it is a compulsory one. A class work book is necessary. Okay. Okay, everyone. Thank you.